Another beautiful day. Another beautiful day. Oh. It's Thirsty Thursday. Hope you have your coffee. I got my really extremely tight shirt and all sorts of stuff. Shoes, my tools, and I'm getting ready to tank over the world. All right. One little drawing at a time. That's what they say. I thought that I had figured it all out. I thought I won the big prize, everybody. I thought I was going to be able to help the human race and save us all from impending doom. Turns out it's in our blood. It's in our DNA. And turmoil is what we thrive on. No amount of peace. I sound like an agent from the Matrix. No amount of peace is going to help these poor souls. But one thing might. One thing might. That's art. One sec. There we go. That is art, my friends. Without art, we'd be nothing. We'd be bumps on a log. We'd be freckles on a frog. All that Dr. Seuss stuff. There is a common thread that binds us all together. And it's not the one ring to rule them all. It's something a little bit more positive. It's the thought that tomorrow could be better than today. Or that we even deserve it, right? Some of us do. Some of us deserve a better tomorrow just because the people who have been in charge all the time have been happy with mayhem, murder, and all the other M's. Doesn't mean we have to be, even though it is in our blood. It's in our DNA. Just like being lichens, you know, I'm a pretty good lichen. I can shapeshift at any time. I run a daycare called Creepy Caring Cryptids. If anybody's interested. If anybody has a kid who's a little bit different than the others, disappear, can leap tall buildings, have fangs, big feet, send them my way. We have a bunch of kids over here. It's a mansion just outside of Boston, Massachusetts. It's called Cryptid Mansion. It's really creative. We're really creative. A bunch of creative cryptids. Hello, everybody. Oh, amp manager, don't go there, please. It's too early in the morning for that kind of mayhem and murder. God's the biggest one of them all. Don't get me started. Like literally, who created demons? Who created monsters? Who created us? We're all of the above. We're gods, we're demons, we're beautiful, we're bastards. Left behind by a God who tortured us into depravity. Or at least that's what I see anyways. Other than that, I think it's pretty cool. The whole concept is really neat. I choose love. I choose love, Harry. Hello, Benadryl. Love over any god. Love for my fellow man. Love for the perfect stranger crossing the street. and love for their little pets at home. People, things that I can see and help right out in the open, right out in front of everybody. Usually, if I'm doing something nice, I like to make sure that everybody's looking. So it's best to do nice things in public. Behind closed doors, you can do whatever you want. What are 8 people doing watching this morning? Y'all, don't you have things to do? You're making me blush over here. How are you, Benadryl? Thank you, Timu. I really appreciate that. What kind of paper am I using? You know, I should know that. I'm sorry. I'll find out for you right now. I actually have the pad down here. It is. I don't know. Oh. 108 pound, 19 by 24 inch, 48 by 60 centimeter, archive quality, smooth surface, non-whipping, acid free, 40 sheets, made in the USA, conceived in France on Valentine's Day, 1923. Fine artist's paper, Borden and Riley Paper Company Incorporated, with the thing of the Eiffel Tower on the front, made in the USA. Ugh. I'll show you a drawing I did of the Elephant Man. This was the last drawing I did in a series I worked on before I left Portland, Oregon. This is my homage to the Elephant Man. His name's Joseph. Joseph Merrick. I don't like using the name Elephant Man because I don't know if he liked it, but a lot of people don't know what his real name was. But even nowadays, the people don't even know who the Elephant Man was, so I'm just trying to change it back to Joseph. He was a cool dude. Let's see. Oops, what am I doing here? Let's see. Hey, Dwight. Hey, Dwight. This is the costume he used to wear to hide his body from everybody. This is how he used to sleep. Because if he slept on the pillow, it might break his neck because his head was so heavy. These are based on photographs that this photographer took of him where he decried, "I am not an animal." This is just people looking at him. The hospital where he pretty much lived his whole life. Another portrait of him dressed like a gentleman. I like this one. Because in the photos you can tell he's like, there's like photos of him and you can tell he's pretty much smiling, you know, he's cool. But he was a tortured soul, man, this guy. Beat by his dad, which made him leave the house at 13 and go work in a factory. Can imagine what kind of shit he suffered there. Then he went on tour with a traveling freak show who left him in Belgium, or so. I think it was Belgium. They left him there, and they stranded him there, and he didn't speak the language, and people just treated him like shit. And the guy who left him there stole his life savings, which was like $4,000. Back then, like $4,000 was a lot of money. And he finally made it back to England, and then the doctor from this hospital took him in, and that's where he lived the rest of his life. Joseph Merrick. And that's your little history lesson for the day. Died when he was 27. Broken neck, laying in bed. Should I use the squeaky chair? Should I use the squeaky chair or the Dutch oven this morning? You can do whatever you want. Thanks, Terry. Oh gosh. Terry's my friend. Terry's my friend. He would never strand me in Belgium. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Thursday so far. I think it's time to celebrate. I think we should celebrate. I'm sure somebody out there has a birthday. I'm gonna bring this table down a little bit. There we go. Down to my level. Made the mistake of checking in on the world this morning on Instagram. Holy moly. What a gross little bubble we live in. What a bursting little beautiful blue bubble we're all living on. It's quite beautiful. It'd be a trip if there was only like 20 people living on the earth instead of 20 billion. I can't wait to move to the moon. For good this time. I finally made it back in one piece to the world, to the land of the living. But now I just want to go back to the moon, the Valley of the Dead. Doesn't that sound like fun? We should all go to the moon together. Minus the accents, of course. Oh, Thursday. Always gets me right in the dick. Dead ass. Dead ass dickhead. All right. Happy Monday somewhere. Monday is from Mons. It's from Mon, meaning moon, lunar. So that's what I meant by it's not literally Monday. Today's Thursday, I know, but every day on the moon is Monday, baby. Every day. So I'm just getting ready. I heard those Australians on Moonbase 11 are going to be throwing a party the day after tomorrow, and I am excited. They throw the best parties. Like they throw them. They're so strong, they just throw the parties across the room. And it's just a bunch of shilly shenanigans. And we just hang out, drink chocolate milk, make art, the usual. Now, it's important when making art to be creative. Just remember that. If you're an aspiring artist and you're watching this, then you know where that chocolate milk is in the fridge, and then you get that chocolate milk, put it in a box, put my name on it, put my address on it, and don't forget to put the moon zip code on there. It's a little redundant. It's the moon code. And then you just ship it to me, and I get it, and then I drink the milk, and then you live another day. I don't see the confusion, but I am missing my chocolate milk. Pulling that over here, and then I'll bring this under here like this. For some reason, I'm gonna do that. Does anybody want to talk about it? Just anything? Okay. I didn't either. I heard a joke the other day. Oh my god. I heard this joke the other day. This old man. Oh my gosh. This old man told this, I heard a joke that this old man told the other day. Oh my god. I obviously can't remember the joke, but it was pretty funny. And it's also important when drawing or doodling or illustrating or whatever you're doing, whatever you want to call it, to bring home the texture. Bring home that texture. I can help you with this. I can help you. Just send $5 to my club, my cult, and everything will be fine. I promise. Link is in the description. I'm just gonna make sure this goes away from the RAM. Wow, that's really blurry. There we go. Alrighty. Whoa, sorry, earthquakes, everybody. I live in California, Los Santos. I'm just gonna do that. Hell, why not? I had a headache earlier, and then I drank something, and I took some headache pill things, 2 of them, 2 headache pills, and I'm feeling a little bit better now. I hope, was somebody writing that down, because I'm not gonna be able to remember that later, and that was a banger. That was an awesome premise for like a movie or something. Headache boy or headache people or something like that. I mean, doesn't that sound so? That'd be cool. I mean, I hope somebody was writing that down. Ugh. Joyce,
Yeah?
were you writing that down?
No,
Ah. What do I pay you for, Joyce?
nothing.
Ah, that's true. Yeah, she's smart. A smart person gets a job. A genius works for free. That's what my boss always told me. And I believed him, and I still do. He's over there. Hey, Bob. Hi. He's a good man. I have to say that because he's in the same room. Once he leaves, I'll tell you how I really feel. I promise. Does anybody want to go get some lunch or something? Or hey, I don't think time isn't real, so I know it's only 7 in the morning, but lunch is lunch. Okay, I've got to turn this around or something. I got to do something different. I'm just gonna draw those little people. Let's make that eye bigger. There we go. That way it looks like it's just deep in there under that brow. I'll even bring this down a little bit. And do that right there. Why not? It's my art. Create it when you want it. A little nose. I like drawing eyes. See them everywhere in nature. I think that's why I throw them in my stuff so much. And I just like them because then it gives you a jumping off point. Wherever you put the eye, it kind of puts everything around it into context. And I just like eyes. Cat alert. Oh, where'd she go? Where's she? Oh, she's so elusive. I promise I have a cat. She's just not very fond of being online. She prefers offline. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. There we go. I was having some wild dreams last night. Hey, it doesn't hurt to like. Doesn't hurt to like. It helps me immensely. And I sure would like it if you were to become a part-time or a full-time cult member by subscribing as well. I kind of dig that. But those likes, they get me far. I know it shows up in your liked videos, and then you go back later and you're like, what the fuck was I watching when I was baked or stoned or high or jumping off a cliff? Whatever it is you guys do for fun these days. And that's okay. But right now, if you like it, it gets my stuff out there even more, and other people see it. And then those people, they cry themselves to sleep at night because they're like, what the hell did I just watch? And then I'm going to bed thinking, oh yeah, I just made some friends. So it works out for everybody. After this, I'm gonna go catch a wave anyways. Like, I care about ratings, bro. I don't care about I care about wavings, that's all, wavings. When I'm riding that wave of victory and love, the God's wave out in the ocean, on my board, and I'm waving at the audience that's on the shore looking at me, telling me to come in because it's too dangerous and there's sharks. I'll be waving y'all. I'll be waving to y'all right then and there. I love y'all. Really do. I love surfing more, though. I gotta go in a little bit. When I say surfing, I mean like when the boats go by on the lake and create like these like little teeny 3-inch wakes. And I can boogie board did those things. Still surfing, technically. Sometimes it's even more dangerous because if you fall, you're really liable to hurt yourself because it's so shallow. Hmm. I wish that somebody would just come and scoop me up and take me away. To the moon. I'm late. I'm supposed to be there by noon. Hey, thank you. That pitch worked for somebody. I appreciate that. I promise. I promise. I'll never let you down. Unless I do. In which case, I'm sorry in advance. I just like the draw. I like ears. They're so weird. I wish I had bigger ears so I could hear better. Well, I guess the honeymoon's over, Passer. I don't know what that was last week. That was so much fun. I could not even keep up with the chat. And it was like that for like 5 days. I got like, what was it? 200 new subscribers in 5 days? I don't know what that was all about. My mom's like waving dog shit at me outside. She's out there doing something and she just had a bag full of dog shit and she's like waving it at me all happy. I'm gonna see if she wants to come in. Mom, do you want to come in? Mom? Mama? Do you want to come in? Do you want to be on film? It's Kodak. It's Kodak film. No. No, not him. He just wants food. He doesn't want me. Love you. Oh shit. Freaking earthquakes. I'm in my tree house. My mom was trying to bring me some popcorn in the form of dog. My dog had ate it, so it was actually dog poop. But there was still some corn in it, and I was thinking, I don't want that stuff up in my tree fort. So my tree fort is actually just some boxes in the garage stacked together. That's where I'm drawing, y'all. That's where I'm drawing from. I call it my spaceship after it gets to be after 6:30 at night. Then it turns into a wacky wonderland around here. I'm proud of it. I don't care. I don't care if this... Because then it's like a time machine, too. You can go back and you can fix anything. Cardboard it's corrugated. It's very flexible. It can bend gravity. I was watching that movie Interstellar last night. That's right. That's why I'm all, like, in this weird cosmic confusion. Oh, my cat wants in. Let's draw another arm right here. When in doubt, draw a hand. That comes right from the Bible. And a big fat thumb. I sent off some art yesterday to some people. This person actually, they were like, do you sell your art? And I said, yeah. And they were like, how can I get in touch with you? And I said, Instagram. And then they bought some of my art. Like, I get asked that a lot. And I'll say, well, you can do right here, you can do this or this. And they're like, no, fuck you. But this person's like, no, here's money, and I want some art. I don't care what it is, I just want some. So I sent them an original, and it's one of the ones I did on YouTube a few months ago, but it's one of my favorites, so I hope they like it. I need to build some kind of store and just get more. Ooh, the freaking earthquakes! That was a 7.5. I think my stuff would just sell really well on shirts, more so than prints or something. Shirts are just accessible. People like shirts. I'm gonna be selling hecka shirts next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend when I'm doing it's Memorial Day weekend, and I'm doing the Morro Bay Art in the Park. And I could actually I need to go and get more prints of stuff. I should probably get ready for my day. I have a lot of stuff to do. I need to focus because I need to use my time more intelligently. More. Oh, Therma. She's loud this morning. Therma. I've been here too long, I came too late. I'm not punctual no more, I'm full of hate. I'm a common man, I'm made of dirt, but I come from the land, and everyone's a dick. I don't wanna cry in front of you no more, mama. Everything's looking up, well, I'm looking down, because I'm a glass half empty kind of man. That's right, mama. I'm alright, I just stumbled back, I kinda fell asleep just then. Narcolepsy sounds like a hell of a drug, I'm gonna try it, then I'm gonna sleep again. When I'm making up music on the spot, I like to think a lot about stuff I never had. Like a little dog named Sydney, or a man named Dad. I guess I'm alone, but I'm not forgotten, as long as I've got my boots and my pearls. I'm not saying I'm not sad, I'm goddamn silly for you. Oops. I slipped again and I hit the door. Well, I'm not saying you're not my friend no more. I just want to get you out my house, out the window or the front door, get off my lawn, but mow it first. Oh, I've got one heck of an American red, white, and blue true-blooded thirst. There we go. Perfect. Now I've got to go take a bath, because that was dirty. Y'all make me feel dirty. In the best of ways. And no, it's not a wig, goddammit. I shaved my head last night, but up on the moon, the gravity is different. It just sucks it right on out. You know? Let's get serious for a minute. Back when I was a kid, we didn't have all these special toys that everybody else has nowadays. Kind of like running around the carpet with their feet cut off. You're going to get blood everywhere, you know? That's why you got to use super glue. Got to fold the flat. Got to get the skin flap and fold it over, super glue, and then hog tie with some staples. Now you got to get yourself the Stanley 1000 staple gun if you're going to make serious staples in your flesh. Otherwise, you know, it's just not going to hold if you're running around. You're still going to get blood everywhere, but at least it'll heal up faster and the blood will be able to clot. Now, sometimes people use hot metal. I use hot wax. It's the best way to go. All right. And if you ever need to cut your own hair, just let me know, because I have another channel dedicated to that. How to cut your own hair and look like a badass. Best not to smile when you're trying to look like a badass. People take that as a sign of weakness. Unless you're really crazy. Seriously, though. I want you to all have a good day. I got to go take care of some biz. Stop doing that. I got to go take care of some business. And that's right, bird. That's right. I don't know how you... birds always listen. And I got to get my hair cut. I mean, do my own hair. I got to go cut my own hair at the Storie Grubb hair salon over on the next channel over. Ow. And I got to feed the kids. They haven't eaten in days. So, I hope you all have a wonderful day. You be careful out there. Mind your P's and dot your I's and stuff like that. And we'll all come back here soon, maybe like a little bit later. Probably, I don't even know what time it is right now. But I don't think that matters. Right around the time when the sun goes down. We'll all come back and, well, I could turn that frown upside down. How about that? All right. I appreciate all the likes and all the dislikes and all the love and all the hate. It makes us all better people. It makes me a more complete person. It makes me a more complete person. Just so you know. We're all in it together. Art is wonderful and we're all going to die. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, Storie. Storie. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, Pastor. Y'all have a good day now. You be careful out there. Take some names and kick some ass. Looks like you're almost out of names. All right. Is that it? No, that's horrible, huh? That's bad. Yeah.